Hello, my name is Pastor Philip Blamo, and today we're going to be talking about development, how um, the citizen and the government can work together in bringing development in Liberia. Most of the time we think that development or the responsibilities of developing a nation rest only in the government. No, development is everybody's business. That is, the government and the people need to work together. And in most cases in Liberia, we found out that the government has a part to play and the people have their part to play in bringing development. But sometimes the government need to give the people the push, encourage them, help them in bringing development in the community, because the government has every opportunity to encourage its citizens when it comes to development. We have several young people in Liberia that are making effort in development, so they need the help of the government. Whenever an individual in a community or somewhere in Liberia, try to undertake a project, for his or her community, it is the right of the government, and it is also a blessing for the country, for the government to help that person. We have several young people in Liberia, like Bill Roger. This young man is in Liberia. Right now, he's involved in a lot of projects in other towns among young people, and that is the big thing. He's not only talking on Facebook, he's not only talking on the social media, he is involved. The government has the right or opportunity to use this young man, whatever project he's engaged in, to help him, expand his project, to help him to realize his dream, because it is all in it is all in the interest of the people of the country, Liberia, and the government. So it is the responsibility of the government now to encourage Bill Roger. And we also have another young man too who is making progress in Liberia, Chicago Bright. This young man, I met him before, and he's doing well. He has a lot of other projects, toilet project, and he's involved in a lot of community project in Liberia. And this is the opportunity again for the government of Liberia. They're only looking at concessional agreement, but these little small community projects can go a long way. They should encourage Liberians, especially young Liberians that are involved or that are trying to make a difference in the community. The government should have some agency, helping these young people to realize the dream, and also to make sure that their project work with the government project, that will bring in development. It's happening in other countries, So these guys are not only on Facebook, but they are doing the work, So we encourage our young people, we encourage the government as well, because if those guys are in the community making effort, and the government is not even helping them, it discourages them, because it's all in the interest of the government helping the community. And we have another young man, Trocon Gray. Trocon, he's another guy that I really admire on Facebook and in the community. He's building a clinic in his community, and that is a good thing. Individual Liberians taking initiative to do something for the community. So these are things that will bring in development in the country. It's not only waiting on the government, and the government should learn to seize the opportunity of these young people that are involved. That are involved into these things, like Chicago Bride, or Bill Roger, Trocon Gray, and even your Reverend, the humble Reverend himself, Reverend Blamo, even have a project going on, 12 class for community school in Looking Town. When last the government ever tried to be involved in such a project? That's a community project. The government need to be involved in the kind of project. It's just very hard for an individual. The community, the school is going to help the community. The school is going to help the country. So all these things, instead of government, it is another arms of the government in building schools, encouraging those who are investing in private institutions, encourage those who are investing in private businesses and things, promote them, encourage them. But the government is so weak in doing that, and as a result, people feel are tired, they feel discouraged, and other people just leaving. The government need to. No wonder why people are all dependent on the government, because the government is not making effort to expand or to encourage others to be into developing the country. And also I want to encourage other people, especially on Facebook. Yeah, we come in on Facebook, we criticize a lot, we condemn, and I think we condemnations and criticism, these are all important, especially for a democratic nation like Liberia. But we need to be involved into more than just criticizing and doing things, because it has weight when you criticize and doing something. But if you're not doing it and just criticize the government and condemn the government, and you're not involved into what you want to bring, or the change that you want to occur in the government or to happen, or whatever change you want, you have to be part of that change. The change comes through communication, it's true, but it has to come in action as well. And the government and people can work together. There are a lot of people in government, and there are other people in the government too who are really, really sabotaging the government. And these people need to be weeded out of government, because we have a lot of people from the United States, Liberians, who are now working in the alien-led government, in Liberia, administration, as I call it. But they are the one, if they are the one who really, really, some of them are really messing up the government, because they don't want to see other grow. When other people have the great ideas, want to come and make development into the country and want to be involved and need some contacts in government to make sure that these things work, and some of the government officials are there that just stepping on, trying to discourage other people, or worry about their positions, worry about, they're not worrying about the people, they worry about the money, they worry about the position, and as a result, the development that others are trying to bring in the country will not reach, or will not be fruitful, because of other people in the government are there, trying to undermine, and that is not good. That is not very good, especially those of Liberians that were here in the United States and in Europe, that are in America, that are in Liberia right now, that are working in the government, and some there are just undermining other people, and it is not good. They have to give opportunity, a chance for development. Development starts from the heart. Development starts from the heart. If you have the heart of your country, and you decide to do something, and we need the encouragement of everybody. Liberia is too old at this point to not be developed, and nothing is stopping development of Liberia but Liberia himself. And I just want to tell the president of Liberia that she have to be very mindful. Sometimes some good ideas come, she try to do something good sometime, but there are others in her government are really, 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 really killing that government. And she have to open her eye and dismiss them, fire them, or whatever. She had to really, really be strong enough to make the change. Other than that, she's gonna take all the blame, because if she leaves if she leave after her term, and there'll be a lot of mess that really need to be cleaned up by the incoming government. And she will start working on and cleaning some of the mess in her administration right now, because Liberia is going through a turning point where everybody's eyes are open, everybody knows a lot of stuff that need to be done in our country. So development is for every one of us to be involved into development. It is not left with the government alone. It is not left with of Liberia alone. It left with everybody. We have to encourage people to come to Liberia, and we also encourage ourselves as Liberians to promote our integrity, to promote our heritage, to promote our culture, and to be a blessing to one another, and love one another, love the country. Because if you don't have love for yourself, if you don't have love for your country, you cannot bring in development to your country and to your people. Thank you.